pinning and spitting on him, pushing him away, and a good old slap to the face. My God, that disgusting behavior came to you courtesy of Brooke Houts, a YouTuber who was making a prank video where she tries to get her dog to walk into plastic wrap. It's as entertaining as it sounds. There's over like 100,000 people who are down to watch that kind of garbage on the regular. But we have now reached the phase where this person, if you can call them that, is apologizing for their behavior. I know YouTube doesn't like people talking about people, but let's walk the plank together. Reviewing her apology letter together.
To everyone who has been commenting on my social media as of recently, anything I say isn't going to make those who believe I'm a bad person stop believing that, and I'm aware of this. I apologize to anyone who has been affected negatively by the footage.
Is that where you want to start? You don't want to apologize for your behavior first?
First off, I want to address the uncut footage. On that day in particular that the video was filmed, and actually this past week, things in my outside life have been less than exceptional.
You're the victim. Oh.
I am not going to play the victim card.
Well.
Or anything of that sort, but I do want to point out that I am rarely as upset as I was shown in that footage. The bubbly, happy-go-lucky Brooke that you often see in my videos is typically an accurate representation of me. But it's obvious that I'm playing up my mood in this video when I'm clearly actually frustrated. That being said, this does not justify me yelling at my dog in the way that I did, and I'm fully aware of that. Should I have raised my voice and yelled at him? Yeah. However, when my 75-pound Doberman is jumping up in my face with his mouth open, I do, as a dog parent, have to show him that his behavior is unacceptable, but I want to make it known, regardless of what my dog does, I should not have acted the way that I did towards him.
You mean by pinning him down, spitting on him, probably kicking him off camera? Let's be real, girl. Let's be real. You're kicking a dog off camera. Pushing him, slapping him in the face. Jesus, man. Just to watch that dog recoil from you in fear.
I want to clarify that I am not a dog abuser or an animal abuser in any way, shape, or form. Anyone who has witnessed or heard true animal abuse will be able to clearly see that.
Yeah, it's true. I guess because I've seen people pin dogs harder and then spit bigger globs on them, that this is like not as abuse as that, right? What are you saying? What are you trying to say here? He can still walk all right, so it's not abuse. What? Imagine getting punched in the face and having somebody go, I've seen people get punched harder in the face. You know what I mean?
Dude, what do you mean? It's just a little weird. My dog, in no way, shape, or form, was hurt by any action that I displayed in that video. I know people are gonna say, you don't know how he really feels. And this is true, but if he was audibly and physically in pain, it would be different. I did not spit on my dog.
Let's roll the clip. Okay.
But I can understand how it looked like I did. Did I get in his face and take unnecessary actions towards him? Yes, I did. And that was not the way that I should have handled the situation. But did I spit on my dog?
Yes.
No. My family and I are in the process of getting him training. The training that I have been looking at for him is very expensive.
Oh, it's the dog's fault. We didn't understand. Thank you for clarifying this in a way that our tiny prank video watching brains can process, Jesus. Is this a part where you hit us with like your link so we can pay for your dog's training because it's the dog's fault?
Because it'd have to be one-on-one training with a trainer. Ever since he was attacked at the dog park, he just isn't okay with being around other dogs.
You mean like you? He ain't okay being around a bitch. Oh, you did it to yourself. You can't just set it up for me like that.
He sticks to me like Velcro if he is in the presence of another dog, even a little chihuahua. I just can't see him getting what he needs from a group training environment. That being said, I know I personally can learn more effective techniques to get his energy out and keep him disciplined as well. Anyone who knows me personally knows I have an immense love for animals, including my own, including myself. I'm an animal.
Whoa, you're supposed to say that in your voice.
Well, you shut up.
Oh, I shut up. Don't you love the "I'm not normally like this" portion of any apology? Let me just roll that clip one more time. I'm not usually like this.
I would never do anything to purposefully, physically, or mentally harm any animal. Again, I should not have yelled at him or have been as physically aggressive as I was, and I'm fully aware of that. He was not hurt, nor has he ever been purposefully hurt by me. I know I'll be in many future situations where he's being physical, but I will not respond this way again. Pinky promise. Family or friends that have spent any amount of time with Spinks and me know that we have a trusting, loving relationship. All he wants to do is be by my side, cuddle with me, and be around me, which I love. My love for him is exponential and infinite. I do everything I can in my day-to-day life to ensure that he is living as happily as he can.
It's becoming more country as you go along.
I'm sorry that my actions in this particular moment did not reflect that. About my Twitter. I deactivated my account earlier in the day. When I went to open it, I was met with an excess of notifications of people telling me that I'm messed up, I'm a bad person, and I'm going to hell, that I belong in jail. For my own mental health and no other reason besides that, I didn't think it was necessary for me to be reading those comments at the time. Lastly, I don't want to make this statement seem like it's me defending myself, because that is not my goal. I do want to point out what actually happened, though. My intent by explaining the situation is to give those of you who are rightfully angry with me an explanation that you deserve. I am getting my dog into training. It's his fault.
I'm sorry.
And I'm looking at ways to improve how I personally train him at home, okay? I am sorry that you guys had to watch that footage and we're upset by it. I'm sorry that you're upset, bruh, okay? And I'm sorry to my dog for raising my voice and acting aggressively.
You mean spitting on him and hitting him? Say it. Say it. Ooh, the first step is to admit it, baby. I'm sorry for yelling, bitch. That ain't what this is about. What a female in an argument. Ooh, can you say stuff like that on YouTube? What? I have been in relationships where a woman can't admit explicitly what is wrong. If you were to have a child and that child were to err, all he'd have to do is to say, "I'm sorry." And then maybe it wouldn't be uncommon for the parent to say, "Sorry for what?" And then the child would need to say what they were sorry for doing. Okay. But if they're apologizing for other things that really aren't the issue, it's just the type of person, the type of person that's prank videoing on their YouTube channel. What if my dog ran into saran wrap? Wouldn't that be hilarious? What? The dog's walking under the saran wrap? I'm gonna pop you in the face. It's disgusting behavior, and you should be ashamed. And instead of making an apology where you take it by the balls, you really articulate what you have done, admit it, apologize for it, and I don't know, it's as if there's like a handbook somewhere, just to rile people up. Hey, when you apologize, don't really apologize. That'll really make them crazy. And I guess it is. It's making me crazy.
In my heart, and from the words of the people that spend the most time with me, I know that I am a great dog mom.
Not really. I'm pretty sure people really want you to give that dog up.
I spoil him in the best ways, and he gets all the treats that he could ever want. And sometimes I pop him in the mouth. Did I mention that he gets Amazon Prime? Listen, the Amazon Prime mailman probably tired of delivering packages of dog toys to my house. You know that man that I'm giving a job, that's doing his job? He probably tired of doing his job. I make him do his job so much. Again, this does not make any actions in the footage okay. But I'm just explaining what my day-to-day life is really like. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you what actually happened. Gone sexual.
Whether you believe me or not, on a serious note, I love you guys, and I want to thank you for pointing out the things that this is taking it out of me, man. People out here rolling around. Every day is somebody like this on YouTube. God forbid I get the type of attention that would allow my channel to not be whitelisted or blacklisted, so I'd have a fair shot, you know, against these prank video making asshats that are popping their dog in the mouth one time, and then when the issue is brought up with them, instead of them going, okay, I apologize for my conduct, I hit my dog, that is unacceptable, you know, you're apologizing for yelling at the dog? Is that what this issue is? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of whoever this is. You remember that one prank video where somebody held up a book or something and was like, hey, shoot me, it'll make for a really interesting prank video. You remember how that ended, you know? And it's because some of these people will do anything for attention. That's what this is all about to some of these people. And that's fine, right? But I'm just saying I expect YouTube to care about as much as like Twitch would with a girl throwing a cat or whipping a titty out. Maybe there's like a baby there, so you know it's okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have bigger problems on YouTube though soon. By the time that election rolls around. Oh, I've said too much. So on Reddit, we're getting a couple of threads. You know, here's one on a subreddit entitled "I am a total piece of shit." Whoa, you know, generating a little bit of attention. Top comment here reads, it's really shocking watching the edited video, knowing that all of this abuse took place. Just another social media influencer portraying the perfect life when the reality is sad and dark. The fact that she only puts her hands up for yelling at him? Did she forget the slapping, grabbing, and kicking? Erg! A comment by Glam Flan. Flan Glam. A response reads, that is also doubly fucked up. The dog was in play mode because that's what she was filming. She's just using the pup to get views and doesn't actually give a shit if it actually has fun. A response from MRR 1911. Her apology is 100% every component of the narcissist's prayer. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, it's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. Okay? I'm not a dog abuser. Okay? Anyone who's witnessed true animal abuse will be able to see that. If he was physically or audibly in pain, it'd be a different story. My family and I are in the process of getting him training, you know? It's really expensive. I'm rarely as upset as was shown in the footage. But my 75-pound Doberman, you know, when he jumped into my face, he deserved how I treated him. Is that what you're saying, lady? With your face? With your face? She's got all the attention she wants now. And for people who don't know the difference between fame and infamy, I wonder if it'll be enough. The poor girl. Brooke Houts. Oh, she's a Brooke Houts. She's mighty. Police investigate her house. Oh, she's a Brooke Houts. A YouTuber who recorded a prank video about her dog is now the subject of an investigation into possible animal abuse. Whoa, Keemstar got in on this. Hey, we should actually find the original tweet. Or we could just go to a Twitter right now and see what that apology response thread is like. What's that thread like? I want to see that thread. It's because I got the pictures of the apology, but she says she deleted her Twitter or deactivated it. Oh, here's somebody saying what I was saying. You didn't just yell at him, stupid how. You hit and spit on him. What kind of sick does that? You're an animal abuser, and you don't deserve to own an animal ever again. I hope you never have kids. The way you went from bubbly YouTube personality to spitting on your dog, it was terrifying. We got Snoop Dogg weighing in.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I could never have known what Snoop Dogg was going to say. You can't get me in trouble for that, okay? The internet is wild. Somebody said, you need training, not the dog. Oh, hold up. Do I have like a whip crack noise? Give me one moment. My instance, you know. Let me just click a button that says crack the whip. And then we'll be all right. There it is. You know what I'm talking about? You pinched, kicked, and spit on the innocent dog. You're a sick individual. And I don't believe for a second this is the first time that you have treated the dog this way. When you raised a finger at the dog, it flinched back because it's used to the abuse. And other people are just saying that they hope she gets charged. We could read these comments all day. Or you could be like me and just look for the pictures in the picture book that is Twitter. Look at this dude. Whoa! Me trying to read that tweet. Oh God, when your dog snaps back and mauls you in the future, this is like their reaction. They ain't gonna give a damn. You know what I'm talking about? I saw somebody say something like that, talking about how one of these days that dog's gonna snap and end up chewing on this lady's face. Because that's what happens when you corner an animal. And you know what the sad truth of the matter is? They'd probably consequence the dog. The dog didn't do this. Hey, check out Julia. You know what I mean? You know, I just like her pose. We're not gonna talk about Julia. I just like her pose. Yeah, we gotta take some pictures of Dia like that.
Oh, hey guys, oh, my jacket just fell off on one arm.
What am I talking about again? Yeah, this. Look at
in this video, I wanted to prank my dog.
You want to prank your dog for a video? You know? What if she wanted this? How do you accidentally? I know people are stupid. What do you mean? What do you mean you accidentally uploaded this video? I don't know, man. I don't know. I could read this for the rest of the time. Somebody says she hurt her own hand from hitting him so hard. That's hate. You know what I mean? I want you to remember that. That's hate. Spitting on a dog, that's hate. You know? This isn't like spritzing a cat or something. Fuck up. Okay, Franco. Okay. Well, guys, you know, see you in the next fire. What?